Hey, it's Monster Frog, and today I'm just going to talk about a dark elixir farming strategy that I use quite often. Of course, you can't use it when your archer queen is down, but other than that, it's really useful, and I'm just going to talk about the way I use it and how you can use it differently to be more efficient with your dark elixir, because I could probably be more efficient with it, but the way I do it takes less time to train. So I'm just going to start this attack, and I use minions to funnel because um, you don't have to put more troops in your regular elixir barracks, and healers can't target them because they're air troops. So that way, if you put your queen down while you're still funneling with the minions, the healers won't break off from your queen and go heal the minions. So I think that helps out a lot. But basically what you want to do is, I bring 8 healers, you can bring 6, 4. I bring 8 because it makes me feel safer. And a lot of the time, even with the diminishing returns that healers give now, it's better to bring a lot. Because, I mean, what are you going to use for that extra troop space anyway? And might as well be safer with the healers. So basically what you want to do is get the town hall, if you can, get the dark elixir drills, and get the dark elixir storage. And like with this one, the clan castle does have loot in it, so you would want to get that most of the time, because usually it has quite a bit of loot in it, but I don't think I get it in this raid. And it takes a long time. It can take up even the full time of the raid, the full 3 minutes. And that's another reason why it's frustrating to have only 3 minutes to attack people, because sometimes I'll be attacking and I don't even get the dark elixir because I run out of time. So in this one I didn't even use any spells because, well, I didn't need to. There was rarely ever more than 1 or 2 point defenses targeting the queen at one time, so I didn't even need to use any spells. And I just used her ability right there, got her back up. Trying to get 50%, but I did get the clan castle, and that was where most of the dark elixir was. So I didn't get the drills. They had a little bit in them, but it doesn't really matter if the drills are only like half full or not even close to being full. So it doesn't always matter if you get the drills, but I mean, it's a nice bonus if you do get them, especially if they're max. You probably do want to get them if they're full, because then you get like 1,000 from them. And I did actually have a couple attacks where I got like 4,000 dark elixir because the drills were full too. So on this one, I saw this path. The queen can basically go just through where those wall breakers went and get the town hall, and then dark elixir storage is only 3 spaces away from that wall, so she can get it too. And there were clan castle troops. When they're there, you just have to use a poison, and if there's wizards, you might want to use her ability as well. You usually don't need a rage unless there's a bunch of point defenses attack queen. So I used one there just to speed her up because I didn't want to run out of time. I wanted her to get... Oh, I did use a jump too because she couldn't quite target that storage. So I used the rages to speed her up, because otherwise I probably wouldn't have got any of that stuff. She gets through the king real fast. With all those healers, it's not usually a big problem. And she did get the clan castle on this one. So that was a pretty good raid too. Not quite as much as the last one, and I used more spells. But it doesn't really matter because you usually get all the elixir back that you used to get the spells. And the spells train or brew really fast now. And oh, here's like a max base pretty much, except for heroes and some walls. And you can do this even with like a level 10 queen, level 5 even sometimes. if the base is set up right. Of course, if your queen is level, you're going to have to use more spells most of the time. On this one, I was pretty bad with the wall breakers, but I did get in there. I don't remember how many spells I used, but usually when your queen gets in there and there's like 3-point defenses targeting her, you're gonna need a rage. Unless you can just use the ability, or she's targeting the point defenses and taking him out, then you can maybe just let her get down low and she'll take him out in time. But she'll usually just funnel herself in because, well, she'll take out those side buildings and then just head straight in for the next ones. And the king is actually a bigger threat than the queen, because the king has more health, so he can just keep hitting on her, keep smashing her, and you'll usually need to use a poison or a rage to get rid of the king, unless he's low level or he's not there. So then on this one, I just dropped a jump right there and didn't have to really worry about anything. The queen's health is slowly dropping, but I don't have to worry about it too much because she's going to take out that storage, and then the town hall, and then the raid's pretty much over. All the other stuff doesn't matter. Got the clan castle, and the drills aren't really full, so that's pretty much it for that one. And this was actually this base had a lot of loot, but yeah, 2,500 from that. And usually you profit about 2,000 when you go for raids that size. And you might have seen right there, my queen is upgrading, going to level 15. And I got that all in about 2 days. So it's pretty fast. It would probably be even faster if I didn't use the minions. I used like archers. But honestly, I like the minions more. They just seem safer. Because I've had a lot of instances where I'd be funneling with archers, then drop my queen in the healers, and the archers would be taking damage. And the healers would go off to the archers, heal them, the queen would be left alone, she'd die, and then I'd have nothing to get the dark elixir with. So she actually, yeah, right there was a bunch of point defenses targeting her. So I had to use a rage to get those healers going really fast. And the town hall was exposed on that one, so I just used the queen and the king and some minions to take it out, because that's pretty cheap and doesn't really use anything to get it. And you really do need to get the town hall, because there's really no other way to get a star. Usually you won't get 50% with this, because you're just not taking out enough buildings. Like, you're going straight into the dark elixir and then leaving. So you usually won't get 50%. I mean, sometimes minions will get it for you, but at least for me, I usually only get like, at most 45%. And then see right there, the queen taking a lot of damage. Didn't even use the ability or a rage or anything, because I knew that she wasn't going to die. That enemy queen was just too weak, and there's only a couple point defenses, so I didn't have to worry about those. Then she just takes out that, and there's really nothing else to do. I was trying to get, I didn't actually try to get 50%, I just left. Sometimes I try to get 50%, but I guess in that one I didn't. This one was another strong base. But the thing with this one is the compartments basically just have a path straight to the dark elixir. She'll just go straight in there, and you really don't have to worry about anything else, because it's not going to be doing anything. There's not even really any point defenses around her to take her out. So storages, which take a while, and I was worried right there she might go around, but she didn't. because there was just that one collector, and I don't think either of the air defenses did much. But right there, those wall breakers did not go where I wanted them to go, so I had to use a jump later on. And right there, used the ability because I was going to drop a rage, but it wouldn't have been fast enough. Clan Chaos troops come out, they don't even get a hit off on her. And then basically she's just safe right here. She's going down a little bit from that Expo and the Tesla, but that Tesla can't do much, so I just ended the raid. And the hero regen times are so short now that if your queen gets down to half health, you can just leave. It doesn't even matter. And I think this is going to be the last one. This one was just the ideal base to get Dark Elixir from, because it has this perfect funnel just made for you right here. You can just go straight in to that Dark Elixir. I even got both of the collectors or the drills because they were just right there. Super easy to get to. And the trade for the minions for that is super cheap. A lot of profit from it. So I'll speed this up to 4 times speed, because this one takes a while. She just goes in. I don't think I even used any spells. I might have used one. Yeah, and she takes out the giants in one hit. Pretty awesome. Oh, I did use 2 spells. Really? I didn't think I used all those spells. Oh well, but yeah, I got a lot from that one. That's a big profit. So, really just the main goal of queen walking is... Oh, I'm gonna do this one too in the background. This is the last one. So basically the main goal of queen walking is to get your queen straight into the Dark Elixir storage, try to get the drills if you can, and get the town hall. And if you can, avoid the heroes, avoid point defenses as much as you can. Just try to put her in a spot where not a lot of point defenses will be targeting her, and just try to be as efficient as possible. Just use the ability when you need to. Use spells only when you absolutely have to. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Queen walking is super strong at Town Hall 9. At Town Hall 10 it's tougher because there's Infernos. But at Town Hall 9, Dark Elixir farming with queen walking is super effective. It's really awesome. You should try it out. See you in the next one.